To be perfectly honest, I do not enjoy overspending on branded tools, and for this reason I often browse on Aliexpress for a deal. Sometimes it works, most of the time it does not. This is one of the rare occasions when I actually got a good product, and today I will share it with you. I don't have a Tamiya or some other premium expensive brand sprue cutters, so this will not be a comparison video. We are only going to assess the quality of those cutters that cost me $8 delivered. So right out of the bat, they are modeling specific. Gundam, but it is the same thing. Packaging is nothing to write home about. But the business end is protected with a plastic cap, and the tool sits in the plastic in such a way that the jaws never touch. Another attribute that is often seen on the more expensive counterparts is that only one of the jaws is sharp. The other is perfectly flat. Although to some this may seem insignificant, it is quite important feature. I will use another set of cheap nippers to demonstrate the difference between 1 and 2 cutting jaws. Having 2 cutting jaws is totally fine if you cut away from the detail. I have learned to work this way and I had no issues. However, if you want to get close to the detail, an issue may occur. You see, when you have 2 cutting jaws, they both try to meet in the middle of the sprue. On the inside, the jaws have a slight slope. While they move through the plastic, this slope pulls the plastic away, and when the remainder of the sprue gets weak enough, it snaps, producing the familiar sound. So in many cases the middle portion of the sprue is just ripped. As I said, if you cut away from the detail, this is totally fine. But if you are trying to get as close as possible, it may lead to damage to the part itself, usually some kind of pinhole. That is especially evident on clear plastics, which are hard and brittle. You can easily get a hefty indentation on a canopy frame. Another downside due to the same reason is that if the sprue cannot fly off like in the slow-mo and the part is something thin like an antenna or a pitot tube, it may bend or even break the part. Not that all of this is impossible to happen with the 1 cutting jaw type, but it is less likely. In my previous video I asked you to join my new video notification service. I will ask you again today, and probably in many of my future videos. It will be very helpful for the channel if you subscribe, and I will be very grateful. The link will be in the description of this video. So in a conclusion, I think that these inexpensive sprue cutters work very well. So much so, I don't see any reason to pay 10 times more for their premium counterparts. Furthermore, in most cases the user will need to clean up the remnants of the sprue with hobby blade or sanding. If you are interested in these cutters, you can find a link for them in the description of this video. And FYI, I don't have no affiliation with either Aliexpress or the producer. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy modeling, fellas!